camera eye to be a dome, not just a flat dot. Yeah, I reckon, like, how long have we been going for? Like, 3 hours ish? Bit over? I think I'll keep going. I think I'll actually build, like, probably the SD Exia while I'm here, especially because it's, aside from the new and Sazabi, one of the only small kits I got that like has an actual like instruction manual. Because if I tried to build any of the Pokemon kits, I would have to go dig through that stack I just put away and find its box. Because they, for those kits, they print the instructions on the inside of the box. Yeah, I'll do Exia while chatting. I guess to the best of my knowledge, I'm just gonna chat this trip from like start to finish. I might actually, what I'll do. Hmm, I've got my Twitch set up so that if there's only a short break in my stream, it still puts it in one VOD. It shouldn't matter. I'm still gonna change title anyway and category. Um, Let me bring this up. So I'm gonna be in the makers and crafting category, and let's go with uh, done. Okay, hopefully that updates properly. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Sorry, technical difficulties. Okay, I'll put a bunch of this back in this bag, back in my gotcha bag. I'll put these acrylic stands in there too. Actually, wait, why did I put the blades in there? I want that. I'm gonna use that. Where are they? Where are they? I got my little Tupperware containers of tools. Let's build an SD. Build some Exia. But yeah, I'm gonna try to the best of my ability to chat a little bit about the trip while doing this, but I may well get just distracted by building the kit. But yeah, I guess I'll start at the start. Like, when we arrived in Japan, immediately paid a bit of an ignorance tax of like when we were getting trains back to our accommodation, accidentally got in a green car, which we didn't know was a thing at the time. Which is basically like a like premium car on the train where they have like it's all seated and it's like nicer seats than the general section on the train. Kind of like the equivalent of first class, but for a train. Um, and so like conductor person comes through and charges us all like I think it's like 1,200 yen or something. Um, so yeah, and we were literally only riding the train one stop. Um, so that wasn't great to have to pay that, but live and learn. Um, but go back to accommodation. Our accommodation was odd. It was nice, but it was odd. So my family was split between two rooms, and like, there's six of us. Yet they put four beds in each room, and one of the beds in the room me and my brothers shared was just straight up broken. Um, uh, our toilet was really hard to like get to. Like, the toilet door was like in the very corner of the room, and the wall had like a slant to it. So the actual door itself had like the corner cut off it. It was very strange. And because of the angle of the room, because I'm tall, I literally couldn't sit straight on the toilet. I had to have like my knees off to the side. It was really odd. I don't know why I'm just like I knew this would happen. If I try and talk while building, I'll end up just like fiddling with things randomly. That's fine. Parts. And yeah, the next day after went pretty much straight away to Akihabara to go get a SIM card. Ended up buying a couple figures on the way, blowing money on that lottery machine. Um, and then after that, bidding my family farewell and going off on my own to Yokohama, where I spent pretty much the rest of the day, the whole afternoon. So went to the big old Gundam, um, to bid it farewell on its last day open. I'm gonna switch out this blade. One of my new ones. Um, and yeah, seeing the Gundam was definitely like very surreal. I would say. I think that's probably the best word I could use to describe it. Like, it's huge. Like, you see it before you're anywhere near it because it's at like the docks, so you have to kind of go to the entrance of the docks first, and you can see it all the way from over there while you do like probably I want to say like a 1K walk over to the Gundam. Um, and then kind of go through the actual entrance at the Gundam factory itself and go see the thing up close. And yeah, it's big, or was big. It's probably been disassembled by now. Um, yeah, it's disappointing, but like we got to do a lot together, especially a lot. Actually, come to think of it, seeing the Gundam might have been cheaper than us going shopping, huh? Might have saved money by doing less shopping. But I mean, shopping you get something permanent out of it. So wait, where's the other? Hmm? That's interesting. They normally parts that like sandwich together always are like next to each other on the sprue, but this for this they decided to put the two halves of the head on opposite sprues. I love like I funny enough like most of my favorite suits and kits aren't your like typical Gundam colors. But dang, I love working with typical Gundam colors because white is so easy to remove nubs on. Like, you'll probably notice in a bit, once I switch to working with some of the other colors, I'll really slow down, especially on the blue. Whereas white, it's really easy, just like cut it off, slice it off with a knife, good. Let's go. And I think these blades are definitely nicer than the ones I used to. It doesn't quite fit in my handle as well. Luckily, it's got that like tapered end to it for the end that goes in the handle, so I can at least get that part in. But it definitely doesn't slide in as far as my other blades do because it's just wider. It's also a different style of blade too. It's the edge facing away rather than if I can find the one I just took off. Whatever. Basically, the other blades I used to use, from the tip, it tapers all the way down to the base instead of tapering across then having a straight. But yeah, checked out the big Gundam. Stayed there pretty much till they kicked everyone out. I think I left a couple minutes early, but they were already starting to do announcements like, "Oh, the base will be closing soon." And they did have a lot of like lighting rigs and stuff already set up for the event that was going on that night. Which I did actually manage to catch a glimpse of at a distance. Because basically after I left, I ended up just walking around Yokohama a bunch. And I ended up going to, I forget the name of it, this one park that's really like high up. Um, and yeah, I could just see the Gundam in the distance, all like with like lights and stuff going on. Like, must be fun, man. And there was an entire staircase of people like set up with like cameras and tripods and stuff. It was kind of bizarre, but whatever. Faceplate is A2 17 and C1. It's so odd to me building an SG kit, like just having so few sprues. I'm so used to having to like search through all the sprues to find the one I'm looking for. It's like, no, there's just A1 and 2 are the white ones, and you have B and C are the red and blue. I'm not looking forward to having to do a bunch of stickers though. That's not fun. Some of them I will just put on. Some of them I may consider painting. One red. Yeah, kind of nice walk around like the Yokohama Chinatown, which I believe um is one of, if not the biggest, like like Chinatown outside of China. Like, obviously, not including China. Um, so that was really cool to kind of see like different architecture, different businesses to what the rest of Japan had going on. Because it is really like a mini China, or at least mini urban China. I guess you don't really get the experience of like what the suburbs or rural areas would be like. But city, yeah. I'm actually gonna put those nippers away for now. The gates on, I haven't built many ST kits, but from what I know, the gates tend to be done pretty thin on them. The gates being like where the runner meets the actual piece. So generally, on most kits, what I would do is I'd use my like cheaper cutters, cut far away from the part, then use these ones and cut in close. because that makes sure you get like a really clean cut. But since the gates on this are so thin, I feel pretty comfortable just doing one cut. Okay, eye sticker is one I'm definitely using. I think I might have lost my tweezers a while back. Not the end of the world if I have, because all the stickers on this kit are like pretty big. So I'm not gonna be doing like super fine work. Yeah, that's fine. I can just put them on the end of my knife. Yeah, you really wanna, if you can, avoid grabbing the stickers with your fingers, because like the oils from your skin can make them, I guess, the glue degrade faster, so you'll get sticker peel a lot quicker. Which is why I try to only touch the stickers like with tools and stuff. Wait, why am I putting it? And that goes doubly so if you have like dirty hands, because I mean, if you're getting dust on the sticker, that's straight up decreasing the amount of contact area between the sticker and the plastic. Yeah, cotton swabs and stuff really good for pressing down big stickers, because you can be pretty forceful with it and you're not going to like scratch it or anything, and it'll kind of deform to whatever shape the piece is. Make sure the sticker gets like fully flattened to the part. Oh, there's stickers for the front of the face too. I forget the Exia has those. I'll put them on for now, and I might end up taking them off later if I think they look bad. In fact, I'll probably do that with most of the stickers on this kit, of like, put them on. If they really annoy me, I'll come back later and take them off and paint it. Because these kinds of stickers tend to be my least favorite. The just straight up color correcting ones, where it's just a block of color. When the stickers have designs on it, or like eye stickers where they have multiple colors to it, I get it. Because it's not really feasible to put like one metallic green piece in a kit, especially at this price point. But color correcting ones gets on my nerves a little. Also, I apologize. I'm gonna have to go back to the be right back screen for a sec. I need to use the toilet. Back in a sec. Oh my goodness. I realized as I was leaving to go to the toilet, I'm really sorry to like especially people who have been in chat for a long time. I said at like the very start of the stream I was gonna put on music and then just didn't. And like didn't even register it. I guess because I've been talking the whole time. I didn't register it. So yeah, I'm finding music to put on. You know what? Because today's been all about Japan. I'm literally just shuffling an anime OP's playlist. Oh my goodness. Of course we got this straight up. Oh, sorry. It's because because I needed to clear more desk space for this stream, I've got my laptop in a different spot to normal. So normally I'd have my laptop like diagonally off camera that way. And now it's straight up like on the edge of my desk. And so whenever I'm looking at that screen, I'm full turning my head like 90 degrees. So I'm not facing the mic like at all. I'm sorry. But it's so funny that we would get this song like straight away. For context, this was probably like Alexa and I did karaoke together, and this was one of the songs we got like most into. Okay, back to Kit. Sono chino sadame Jojo. Oh, I skipped a lot. Okay, I need to pay more attention. I underestimate how many stickers SDs have. I skipped so many. Okay, 24. This guy. At least this, even though there's a lot of stickers and a lot of like obnoxiously big stickers, I gotta appreciate the fact that they're cut well to be able to bend. Yeah, that one doesn't look horrible, at least at a distance. There's a couple of spots where, like, if you get up in it, you realize, like, oh, the sticker doesn't fully fit the gap it's meant for. So part of that will be me not lining it up perfect. Wouldn't you know it, I'm human. Or at least partly. Human crocodile. Yeah, you know I've actually lined it up pretty bad when I'm actually cutting off part of the sticker. Yeah. Hopefully I do a better job on the matching one on the other side. This is a Gundam 00 opening? Yeah. To anyone watching this VOD where, like, all of the copyrighted music has been cut out, they're gonna be so confused. Like, what is this man talking about? Okay, 25. Also, even if some of the stickers I end up painting instead, at least putting the sticker on gives me a reminder of where I need to come back and paint. Because some of these spots I did not even, like, register were supposed to be different colors. I'm doing the no-no. I'm using my fingers. They're fat stickers anyway, so it shouldn't matter. I'm gonna do something a bit odd and put this cotton swab in a bag. Because I've never had to deal with, like, stickers that bend around edges like this, and because they bend around an edge, some of the edges I want to push down end up sticking part of the cotton bod to a different part of the sticker. So I end up with, like, little fluffy bits left behind. I don't think I ended up really putting any stickers on the BB Senshi kit I've built, because that kit was never made to be, like, anime, like, accurate to any particular design. Like, it's completely an original take. So I'm like, I don't care if I don't put all the stickers. If these next stickers are what I think they are, I'm not putting them on. No, okay, it's okay, it's not. Thank goodness. For these vents, I thought they might have, like, perforated stickers that, like, try and mold to it. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Seven's on top, then 8. Alexi, did you end up putting all the stickers on yours? Didn't hold very well? Yeah, I'm noticing that on some of the head ones, particularly the grey ones that wrap around in front of the metallic green. They don't seem very good at all. Hopefully these gold ones stay pretty good, though. Because these ones actually aren't horrible looking. I think the absolute, like, bottom of the barrel when it comes to stickers is when the sticker is a color that the kit does have as plastic and it's supposed to be the same color. And it's just like what I was saying with that Bulbasaur before, I'm like, it stands out so much when one section of the color is like shiny and the rest isn't. Whereas with like this metallic green, the gold, it's like those aren't colors that appear in plastic, so it's kind of better. And particularly for those two examples, being shiny could actually be an advantage. Oh, I was like, what song is this? I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna have a quick hunt, see if I can find those tweezers. It's probably on this shelf somewhere. Because now that I'm realizing how many stickers I'm gonna have to put on, tweezers would be nice. Okay, that's not the pair I was looking for, but it's tweezers. I'm just gonna deliberately bend these a little. I don't think I've like ever heard this verse before. Wait, sorry, I'm just checking to get an idea for like how much my volume changes when I move around. Hello, 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 hello. Okay. Okay, that should do. Oh, having tweezers is nice. After trying to do that with just a knife for a while, I'm definitely appreciating them. Dang, this guitar solo. Oh, what demon are you summoning? Okay, one more sticker for the back of the head. Big green. I assume green. Or not. 2. Oh, get. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. They didn't just do a straight green sticker for the back camera. They actually outlined it in black. That's cool. I've rarely seen any kits do that, let alone SD kits outline their camera stickers. Maybe it's more common on SDs because they have chunkier cameras. Okay, face. That's a. I like to do this with myself where, like, when an anime opening plays, I try and see how quickly I can identify what it's from. And this one is My Hero Academia. Okay, now that I'm seeing more of the head come together, that, like, gray strip up to the red chin does look more familiar now. It's funny how a lot of time the heads of Gundams, you don't take as much notice of the details on them until you've actually built them as a kit. It's like, oh, they have like weird like teardrop things there or something. Okay, V-fin is white, I'm guessing. Yep. Again, so glad I can. White plus SD kit means like just straight cut it. There is no cleanup. There's like basically no discernible nub there. Even when I'm trying to like feel for one, I can barely. Maybe a little there, but visually there is nothing. I'm actually gonna. I'm realizing because I pulled my camera back really far to get more of the desk in. But now that I'm doing like an SD build, I don't need this wide a view. So I'm actually gonna change my camera angle a bit. I mean, I like never use this thing. This thing is like a mini drill. It's like it's made for like nail care, which is why it's slightly more, I guess, feminine appearing than most of my tools. But it has all these little bits that you can put in it for like sanding things, and I like never use it. I actually want to test with the roughest bit. How much can it even like sand apart? I think this one's the roughest one. I'm gonna do it like directly on the part of the sprue that the text is printed on. Okay, it's definitely taking material off. Slowly but surely. The thing is, this thing isn't very powerful, so if I apply just a little bit too much force, it just stops it. Okay, so some of the lettering I've pretty much taken off. Yeah, that's gone. After... Okay, so that's actually more useful than I thought it was. I might end up using this more. It's just the thing of, since this rough bit is at such like a weird angle, it's a bit awkward. I don't know if any of the smaller bits might be worth the smoother grit. No, why not? Let's just take the time to experiment with these. I'm only building an SD kit. It's not going to take me that long. It's not like this is going to turn into a crazy long stream. Ugh. Because I might end up using these more often depending what results I get here. I think this is the second most, and it's definitely significantly smoother. You can definitely tell it's made for like nails. Okay, let's try on this side. Oh wow, I'm not sure if you guys can see it. I can actually see it like kicking up plastic dust, like sending it that way. Okay, yeah. Again, it's still definitely working its way through it. I might actually like this one more. It's taking longer, but it's definitely getting a nicer finish. Yeah, so I just like fully took the wording off that section. And if I switch to a smoother one again, I might even be able to like polish it. Let's try that. Oop, I've like vibrated the tip out of it. Oh, such a good opening. I think this is actually, even though others are more iconic, I think this is my favorite JoJo opening. I think the hardest thing with these is to, unlike sandpaper, where you can just like run it back and forth, this thing is like constantly grinding on a small spot. So you have to make sure you're moving it to keep it like even. Because I'm definitely, you can see I've made it thinner in one spot than the rest. But for nubs that are on an edge, this would be great. Like to just like run it along. But I mean, if there's any kit to experiment on with this, it's this kit. It's 380 yen. So why not? Yeah, exactly. I think part 5, if I was to say like from a critic point of view, which part is the best, I would say part 5. The only problem is, like I said, tone-wise, it feels less JoJo to me, if that makes sense. Like, it feels like you have less of the, like, just wackiness in part 5. Like, you have the occasional out-of-pocket moment in part 5, like the, like, you taste like lies. But a lot more of part 5 feels very serious, like, we are going to stop the boss. Dang, that V thing clips in solid. That was actually kind of hard to get on. Also, I'm gonna do the. Do I risk trying to do it with this? I think I. Nah, I won't. I'm not that game with this to do such a central feature with it. I'm not trying that. Where'd the rest of my sanding sticks go? Use a 600. One thing that immediately makes most Gundams look better in kit form is sharpen the V-fin. Because they always round it off for, like, safety reasons. Wait, where did... 400. I'm actually gonna pull you back off. I'm gonna have to do this on the edge of my desk a little bit to get the reverse side of it. This is Gundam Wing. Gundam Wing, both OPs are killer. Yeah, just looking at that. Wait, let me get the camera to focus. you can like pretty quickly tell which side of that I've sharpened. Like from the camera's point of view, left side comes to a nice point, right side is just rounded off. So it's kind of like a each to their own in terms of like what way you sharpen it. You can either have it be like one continuous taper start to finish, or you can have it be like straight and then cut in, if that makes sense. I kind of generally prefer the continuous taper, but there's some like particular Gundams where their V-fin has like a very particular shape. Yeah, that's probably a better example of the. I just did a little bit of extra work on that same side. So it's kind of just one spike. Or you see it more actually from the reverse side. If I flip it backwards, you really see it. Oh my goodness, my camera focus is being crazy today. Screw it, manual focus. Come here. Yeah. Oh, this is um Flip, I know the name of this show. Guilty Crown. Yeah. I'm guessing you typed that in before I said it, even though I didn't see it till after. I forgot. I forgot the drink bottle pours stupid slow. Get the lid off this. Yeah, thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, again, working with white plastic, any other color, if I was doing some like major reshaping like this, I would want to come back with like a smoother sandpaper and like polish it. But because it's white, you don't really see like the surface texture. Like if this was a black piece, you would be able to see a difference between the faces I sanded and the ones I didn't. But it's white, so nice. Though now that I've done this, I have to be extra careful not to touch stickers with my fingers because I've got so much plastic dust. It's like flour. That's the good stuff. You just pile that all up in a line and just yeah, exactly. It is really. Bro, one day I'll get the ultimate hit of building a perfect grade. The hit that keeps on giving. Also, why does my model look so flippin' sad? It's probably because now that I've changed the camera angle, the phone that I'm using as my camera is like kind of blocking the other camera that's tracking my face. But it could also be a calibration thing. Let me. Nice. I'm also just really out of practice for streaming. Like really, really. Hey, ad break that you get to avoid, Alexi. That generous sub gifted from Nesby. Alright. Oh my goodness, I'm seeing how many stickers are on the chest. I'm gonna have a heart attack. Oh my goodness, the gates are so thin on this that I could literally just pull the part off. That's nuts. Yo, if you showed that to like any other kind of scale modeler that isn't a Gunpla builder, they'll be like, that's witchcraft. You mean to tell me you don't need like a saw to cut your parts out? Like most scale models are already like bewildered by the fact that Gundam kits are molded in color, and the fact that a lot of Gundam kits will have a single sprue with multiple colors on it. Like, because most other scale models, like of like real world vehicles and stuff, will either come in all white or all one solid color that's somewhat fitting for the vehicle. Like, oh, the entire thing is olive green. B5. Oh, B. That's blue. This is Tokyo Ghoul Re? The most confusing show to watch if you're anime only. Like, Tokyo Ghoul has to have one of the most, like, scuffed anime adaptations I've ever seen. Not in terms of quality, but in terms of, like, deviating from manga. Because, like, season 1, like, more or less completely manga accurate. Season 2, completely original, pretty much, with, like, a couple plot lines taken inspiration from manga. And then they go back to and they're like, we're gonna go back to the manga storyline and, like, not explain what the difference was. So you just straight up see characters like, didn't they die in season 2? Or you see characters like, since when are they a flippin' ghoul? Like, what? Everyone seems to know this. Okay, 23 and 30. Oh my goodness, I have so much plastic dust on the sticker sheet now. Oh, I'm seeing one sticker that I've already, like, effed. It's, like, coated in plastic. This red one that you can see peeling up here, it literally won't stick back to the sheet because it's just, yeah, screwed. I might have just got some of the dust back off it. It's actually sticking down now, so that's a good sign. Okay. 9 and 9. Tiger and Bunny, let's go. Hey, it's these boys. This is such a hype show. Also, probably of shows that share the basic. Holland Holdenshaw, welcome in. May I ask what your name means? I do this a lot when new people show up in chat, where I'm just, like, really interested by the names. Because it immediately makes me think of the car make Holden. Also, I'm kind of aware that I took a long time to respond. I'm sorry. I normally have a sound effect that, like, plays only on my end whenever people chat, so that it, like, grabs my attention. And it doesn't seem to be working today. So I'll have to go fix that. Just so name. Oh, okay, cool. Also, I love how, again, I've completely stopped talking about the trip. I'm gonna just start jumping out of order and just say whatever's coming to mind, because there is no hope of there having any sense of continuity to this. Um, Towards the end, we did a day trip to Nara. To go to mainly to Nara Park to see, like, the deer and everything, which was awesome. Um, They are so like, even though they're technically wild animals, like they are so tame. They just wander up to you, especially if you have the biscuits. Basically, there's like a bajillion vendors around there that all sell the same biscuits that are like biscuits for the deer. Um, and yeah, if you're holding some and you go into an area where like there hasn't been many people walking through, all the deer will just like swarm you. Be like, give us some biscuits. You have biscuits? And also, I didn't find out towards the end of the time we were there that the actual wrappers they put the biscuits in are also edible. So you can feed the wrapper to the deer as well. They like print on the wrapper using like a soy-based ink and use like food grade glue to seal it. I've not done the greatest job with this sticker, I'm gonna be honest. And the problem is, I'll learn from the mistake that I made with that sticker and do the one on the other side better, and then it'll make the first one even more obvious. Have you ever made your own? I have made plenty of, not Halloween specific. I don't think I've ever. Oh, actually, no. I've made one. I've made one that was actually no, two actually. I lie. I've made two costumes that were actually for Halloween. The first one was a scuffed Elmo, which was literally just a red morph suit with tennis balls wrapped in paper stuck to my face as the eyes and nose. Um, the second one though was actual like proper, more high effort Halloween uh costume, which was I came as the T-800, specifically what it looks like in Terminator 2. Um, so I went all out with like the face paint and everything and did the whole like one side of the face missing skin. And I deliberately used like a silicon based face paint so I could peel up the edges slightly. So it looks like the skin's like peeling. And then yeah, so I did like a big chunk of silver across one side of my face, then used black mixed with a bit of silver to do some of like the detail lines, and then outline the entire thing of it with like a reddish brown so it looks like it's kind of scabbed over. And then actually the part of that dress up I was, so the most of the rest of that costume was just clothes I already owned, like a leather jacket, like dark colored jeans. Um but the other part of that costume I was proud of is I actually got a pair of sunglasses and put a red LED behind one of the lenses. Um which fun fact, was dangerously close to poking me in the eye, the reverse end of it. Like, when I put the glasses on, I could literally feel the LED against my eyelashes. Um, but it was worth it. I went to a party with that and got crazy amount of compliments, like, how the heck did you do that? Okay, 23 and 30. Oh, 30 is the front one. That's the... Where is 30? There. Um, I don't really... Wait. Is this actually for Halloween? Like, for, like, October? And you're just doing it ahead of time? Or is this for something else? Because the tip I would give is based on your time frame. Because I don't have a lot of experience in making actual, like, costumes. Maybe not. I'm making it for fun, I guess. Because you can get online for really cheap, just plain colored morph suits. So it's just like a skin tight elastic suit. I think I got one. I got one ages back for a school dress up day in high school. Because I basically, in most Aussie high schools, we have like a uniform, right? And what they do is on the last day of each school term, for a gold coin donation to charity, so $1 or $2, you can wear whatever you want as long as it's like appropriate. Um, and so basically, our like high school seniors would always have a tradition where they'd organize a theme for what they dress up on that day. And my year level, when it was our time, decided to all dress up as memes. And so I came as Uganda Knuckles. So I wore a red morph suit. I stitched onto the front of it like a white, like crescent moon shape, and then wore a paper cutout mask. 23. Okay, this is one sticker I do not want to mess up because it is very central. The other costume I made for one of those high school dress up days is I made a Ant-Man suit. Um, that one was really scuffed because I didn't have time to like get things for it. So it was literally just like random stuff I could find at like a local craft store. I couldn't like order anything online for it. Um, so I ended up getting like a plain red tablecloth, cutting out pieces of it, and like sticking it onto black clothing to make the majority of the suit. And then I got some black gloves and stuck pieces of straws and bottle caps onto it to make the like air quotes wires and buttons and stuff. The one thing I was able to order in for that suit was the mask because there was a local costume shop that had just like those really cheap like vacuum formed masks. Um, they had that, so I was like, I'm not going to be able to make it looked horrible, the mask, but I wasn't going to be able to make better than that myself in a short amount of time. So I'm like, screw it. Not perfect, but not enough that it'll bother me beyond today. Yeah, honestly, of all the like costumes and stuff I've done, the Terminator one was definitely my favorite. I think working with face paint is a lot of fun. I definitely want to do more stuff like that in the future, particularly with those like latex paints, because they're really easy to like layer on top of each other. So if you make a mistake with one color, you can just go back to the color underneath and just like cover it up. It's also really satisfying, though potentially painful in some cases, to peel it off when you're done, because it doesn't crumble like acrylic face paints. It just peels off in one continuous sheet. Though I had it a bit hard because for the Terminator thing, I had to paint over one of my eyebrows. So I used a glue stick to like glue all the hairs down flat to my face and then paint over it. But pulling all the face paint out of that was not fun. At some point, I'll probably try full on like cosplay. Like, the problem is there's not that many conventions and stuff here in Australia. There's only one like bigger one that I've been to before, and I mainly went to that back in the day for the scale model comp. It was cool seeing cosplayers and stuff there, and I bought a little bit of merch there. Mostly Gundam stuff. Because back then I was very one track mind of like, I'm here for Gundam. 10, 10, 11, 11. It's funny to me that I'm actually spending significantly longer on the stickers than I am on building the thing. Like, I've done a total of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. And the fifth piece I'm not even done with. It has another 4 stickers to go. Though the flip side of this, like spending more time on stickers than building, is going to be that Zeta Verkar, which will probably also spend almost as much time on stickers as building, but in completely opposite fashion. Instead of it being like color correcting stickers, it'll just be like a bajillion little like warning signs. And it'll be worth, especially because they're water slides. So they do not peel, really, unless you're doing something wrong. This is a railgun OP, isn't it? I need to come back to that franchise. I still haven't watched, I think, Index, one of the later seasons. I think whatever the most recent season of Index is, I haven't watched. And I haven't watched the Accelerators show either. Okay, this might be the worst sticker I've seen on the kit so far. These white ones that go around the center. For the exact reason I was saying before, of like, as soon as you have a sticker that's supposed to be the same color as one of the types of plastic on the kit, it's just the worst. It's automatic. Because you immediately start comparing the two. Whereas, like, metallic greens, metallic, like, gold, it's not a plastic color. It's fine. In fact, it's arguably understandable that it's a sticker. But I'm like, bruh, white stickers on a Gundam should never be a thing. Like, literally the most prominent plastic on a Gundam kit, like on like a stereotypical protagonist Gundam, is white. Why do you need color correcting white stickers? Honestly, that really confuses me about SD kits, because considering like the size of the sprues and how much empty space there is on them, it would not be more expensive production wise to make those white parts. You could fit them on the same sprue. It's literally just a design issue of like, okay, you just have to pay someone that little bit more to figure out how they plug in. Because if SD kits had the color separation of even like high grades, I would buy so many. So many. If it was the same price point. Okay. I might end up ripping these stickers off like immediately. These ones. Uh this is another Gundam seed opening. They all slap. What I forget though is whether this is from original Gundam Seed or from Destiny. I think this is from like Seed, like not Destiny. Oh, let's go. Heaven's Falling Down is so good. The one I sang at karaoke was Invoke, I think. Oh no, not Invoke. I did the other one by TM Revolution. Invoke is great though. What's the other seed opening? The very first seed opening. I know it's also like a single word title. Maybe wait no wait. Is it Invoke? Am I mixing up the titles? Yeah, wait, yeah, it is Invoke. It is Invoke. I was mixing it up with Ignited. Yeah, Invoke was the one I did. But yeah, TM Revolution did the first opening for Gundam Seed and the first opening for Gundam Seed Destiny, and they both slap. They also did one of the Soul Eater openings. I'm gonna move this back up a smidge so it doesn't block my tracking, so that my other camera can see my eyes. I just realized like the crazy shadow my curtain is casting. Let me fix that. I can't fix that. I lie. That is just the nature of the sun. But what I can do is make it less obvious. Oh, that's a bit much. There we go. This isn't even. I don't know. Okay, good song anyway. I don't know what it's doing in my anime openings playlist, but I finally get to cut out more pieces. I love to. I love when I get to actually build my Gunpla. Oh, I'm seeing that GN drive coming up. Alexa, you may be interested to know, since you have this kit too. This piece is the in-world reason why Gundams are OP in this universe. It's basically like this like crazy advanced reactor thing. It's called a GN drive. And they're basically like impossible to make because you need to like manufacture them like on Jupiter. It's also the reason why the suit that the main character switches to after this one is even more OP because it is the only suit in existence to have two GN drives. Because basically, because of how GN drives work, each one is unique, and it's basically impossible to get two of them synced up with each other. Yeah, I have the master grade of that suit, the double O riser. Oh, that is probably out of kits that I haven't painted, my favorite kit I own. Cap E. This OP is from Knights in Magic, which is I think like the only like true feel good mecha anime I've ever seen. It's a fantasy mecha anime, and it is the most wholesome thing ever. It's a fantasy mecha isekai where the main character is a and like otaku Gunpla builder from Japan, dies, reincarnates as the son of an aristocrat in a fantasy world, and then decides he wants to pursue a life of building actual mecha using like BS knowledge brought from the real world. Oh, nice! Hell yeah, Lexi. Congrats. Congrats on 600. This the Black Clover one? Yeah. I haven't even watched all that much Black Clover. I just know this OP. Like, I haven't even watched as far as you need to watch for this OP to show up. Yeah, it's not great. There were a couple concepts I saw early on where I'm like, this could be cool, and then they don't follow up on them at all. Like the fact that the like rival character, flippin' stands on his broom and just like rides it like a damn skateboard. In fact, brooms in that show in general, I think they made the concept of like a witch's broom a lot cooler. The fact that some people have custom ones that are like outright like a motorcycle. Or I've seen some of like the big fights from later on because my younger brother watches it, and some of them do seem pretty damn hype. And the cast does seem, I don't know many of them very well, but they do seem like a very lovable cast. But the idea that like these kits are like largely aimed at kids, the idea of kids trying to put all these stickers on terrifies me. Like they would all fall off like within a day if you don't like take your time with them. I only just noticed the stickers that are very clearly for the sword. Oh, that hurts. You know what? This kit has so few parts. I reckon I could build like half of it without following the instructions. Also, I need to use the toilet again. I don't know how. I've stopped to drink like twice this whole stream. But anyway, I'm not actually gonna go to the Be Right Back stream. I'm just gonna let like the OPs and stuff keep playing. Alright, I am back. Also, I'm kind of glad I'm building this before the other two SDs I got, because that has made me realize that doing these as like a double feature stream with their RG counterparts might not be reasonable, because just how long the stickers take. I'll check these two, see if they have... Okay, that seems like a lot less stickers than the Exia. That one might be doable. I'm just saying, like, building this kit made me realize that doing these other two as double features with their RGs might not be doable just with how long the stickers take. The Sazabi looks doable. What about the news? Got a fair bit going on. I could potentially do it and just skip some of the stickers and like put them on later. Not as much on the RX. I wouldn't think so. The RX doesn't have a lot of color separation going on. Like, it's not like the Exia where you have like lots of like little bits of color all over the place. It's just like blue top half, red bottom half, yellow vents. Oh yeah, the RG, but that's because they're like marking stickers. You don't need to put those on. I don't normally put those kinds of stickers on my RGs. Especially because they're like stickers, and they have those like clear edges around them that look like disgusting. I've seen guides on how to make them look better by like taking a hobby knife and like cutting the stickers thinner, so you cut off the clear parts. But honestly, I'd rather just cash out and buy the water slides that are meant for the RGs. Or better yet, buy a Verkar kit that comes with water slides. Oh my goodness. The polycaps in the elbows are giving me flashbacks. Because I got into Gundam through Gundam Wing. And back then, there was like no modern Gundam Wing kits. Especially not of the show designs. There was from the Endless Waltz OVA, you could get like master grades of those. But the show versions of them, which I liked more for most, there was like no modern kits of them. So I bought the old like 90s kits, and ooh, they showed their age. And a lot of this assembly is like giving that vibe of having like a polycap in the elbow. Wait, yeah, that way. Wait a minute. Hold up. Damn. I didn't realize the shoulders were straight up one piece. That's honestly impressive. I'm guessing just have a fat sticker that go over them. Well, not even. Wait a minute. I'm misremembering what the... No, the Exia does have solid blue shoulders. Never mind. I'm insane. For some reason, I thought the tops were white. Maybe I'm thinking of the double O. This page I was on. Yeah, I'm thinking of the double O, because the double O has like much less chunky white shoulders and then a big chunky blue thing that goes over it. Wait, where's my... And polycap to go into the shoulder. F. I'm actually going to cut out both of them. Maybe I shouldn't have cut them out both at once. I've dropped one of my polycaps. If I have. If I do lose it, I know I've got like a bajillion spare polycaps from other kits. I'm sure I'll be able to find one that fits. But I'd rather find this one. Ah, there it is. Barely off camera. Dang, this song is a lot longer than I remember. Oh no, it's not. I'm just tripping. You're still hungry? Oh yeah, I saw your Burger King message just as I was walking out of the room. And I was actually surprised. I didn't see any Burger Kings while I was in Japan. Because I had Burger King both times I stopped over in Kuala Lumpur, like at the start and end of my trip. Particularly because they still have the Tender Crisp, which we don't have in Australia anymore, which is a travesty. Now, I did see they wanted sticker on the arms. One on your street. Oh, nice. Oh, this song is Seven Deadly Sins, the first one. I feel like I usually tend to judge openings by the song, but this is one where I definitely remember it more for the video. Like same band. It's crazy how like just adjusting the arms a little bit can completely change the silhouette of a suit. Like when I had the arms just like straight how I'd assembled them, it looks like pretty plain. And then it's just like, oh, tilt the shoulders up slightly, bend the elbow a little bit on each side, and all of a sudden, like, it starts to look a little bit more like there's more attitude. It's like, square up, I'm ready to fight. Yeah, they're actually pretty much as posable as like your typical high grade. Some of that posability comes about in different ways. Like in most high grades, you would have like a swivel up here, but in this case, it's just the ball joint that connects the arm to the shoulder. Which, as Jobby the Hong would say, every ball joint is a swivel. Goodness, I love Jobby. But anyone who doesn't know, um, Jobby the Hong is a like figure reviewer, um, who does like comedic figure reviews, and swivels is like a really long running joke on his channel. I think this is the other Guilty Crown opening. Anyway. Oh yeah, I was gonna check what stickers did they want on the arms. 32. I just realized I built this arm backwards. Come out. Whoop. Came out at the wrong joint. There we go. Yeah, Alexi, what's your go-to Burger King order? It's weird for me to say that out loud because here it's not called Burger King, it's Hungry Jack's because of a trademark issue. Six. Again, this kit has red pieces. Double bacon cheeseburger. I'm guessing that's probably the equivalent. Like, does that burger have like some like salad in it, like lettuce and tomato? No, okay, that's not what I'm thinking of. Because we have one that's the bacon deluxe. Oh yeah, we've got the Whopper. I think the Whopper is everywhere. The Whopper is their signature burger. I think I have a new least favorite sticker on this kit, which is the center crotch piece one. And there's two more that go right beside it. I have no idea where that went. I just like flung a sticker somewhere. So that might be my free pass to not put it on the kit and the matching one on the other side. I'm gonna check that it's not stuck to my clothes. Okay, I'm just gonna leave the one off on the other side, and if I happen to find it later, I'll put them both on. The legs are literally 2 pieces each. Well, not counting the polycaps. Ooh, doo, doo, doo. Also, yeah, I'm definitely not building another kit this stream. This is it. I'm confused what the difference between these is. They have different part numbers for the left and right side, but I'm literally not seeing a difference between them. Well, Okay, these are stickers that I would be disappointed to lose. So those nice bright greens. Alexi, it's your favorite show. I skipped the stickers on the feet. Just 14. Big white ones. Oh boy, I do love me giant white stickers on my predominantly white suit. This is another Gundam seed opening, and it's sick. And this one I do remember is a Seed Destiny opening. Almost done. It pretty much just got weapons left. Kit. Okay. Weapons that I already know are gonna have some fat stickers on them. Hey, as questionable as the show is, this OP slaps. Oh, found that sticker that went missing before. It's stuck to the manual. Where'd my tweezers go? Oh. And I may have just lost it again. It's just really springy. Well, same deal as before. If I find it, I'll put it on. Again. See, the thing is, if it's landed on this table, sticky side up, I have, like, no chance of seeing it. Because the sticky side's white. Yeah. We move on. Hey, Ramses, welcome in. Not gonna lie, you've kind of come towards the tail end of the stream. I'm just finishing up the weapons on this SD Exia. And then I will be finishing up. Steins Gate is so good. Again, anyone watching this VOD that can't hear the music is gonna be so weirded out by, like, the random comments I make, just out of the blue. Here, have some stabby stabbies. Let's get those ridiculously big stickers. Okay, that's actually not terrible. Even though it's a big sticker, it's like a nice finish to it. Also, unless all of these remaining stickers are for weapons, I've probably missed some stickers somewhere. So I'll have to go back through and check. Oh, these things stick firm. Yeah, the GN sword is so cool. And then the double O's version of it is arguably cooler. Because it's pretty much same concept, except with like a really thin beam around the outside of it. Though I don't like the way they're displaying it on the manual, is holding it like upright, like an actual sword. I prefer it as like the arm blade look, where it just keeps going straight from the hand. Like that. Yeah, have it set up as the arm blade. Because the double O's one is actually attached to the arm. It's not like a handheld thing. It does have a grip for the hand as well, because the reason it's like this is because it's also a gun. You have lost leg. I want that shield. Where'd it go? 28 and 29. Those probably won't be the worst looking stickers, I hope. They're just blue. Big solid blue ones. I believe this one's a Haikyuu opening. I'm not super familiar with it though, to be honest. Wait, how do they have it? Do I has the stupid? I do. That answer is yes. So I'm just gonna take this off while I do this. Hey, fitting what could potentially be last song of this stream. This is a double opening. This is, I believe, the first opening of the second season? Wait. No, yeah, you're right, yeah. This is first season. I was half right. The pegs on this thing make it really awkward to put in. Like, how vertical do you expect me to put it? Okay, I'll try it with the. No wonder I have the big stupid. I thought this was the shortest sword. This is the long one. Bruh. Yeah, that okay, yep. That makes sense. There we go. I do like that. Yeah, never mind. I was just being silly once again, as has become commonplace in these streams. So the good thing about me being wrong about the opening is it means the opening is even more fitting for this kit, because this will be the opening where he's actually using the Exia and hasn't switched to the double O. Yeah, perfect time. Like, done. Aside from whatever stickers I skipped. Let's find out where they were. Hey, another Dirk Gundam opening. Raise your flag. This goes hard. I'm not seeing where I've missed the stickers. Oh, it's on the GN sword. 1913. Oh, come off. There's definitely other stickers I've skipped somewhere. There's one more pair of stickers that I haven't used that isn't the one that I lost one of. Yeah, can't lie, I can't see SDs becoming a line I build like regularly, but I'm definitely glad to have a couple of them. But then again, there are so many like sublines to ST. Like, I'd be interested to try the cross silhouette figures as well as the master grade ST kits. Look sick. I really want the MGSD Barbatos because that honestly looks like it might be the best kit of the original Barbatos to date. Like, better than the actual full size master grade. Yeah, there's only two of this new line, so they're making master grade SDs. They're literally like the level of quality of a master grade, but in SD proportions. There's only two out so far. It's the Strike Freedom and the Barbatos, and damn, they look good. The cross silhouettes, yeah, yeah. I definitely want to give one of them a go. Would I be right in comparing like the cross silhouette kits to like high grades, but like the SD equivalent? You looked it up, Alexi. Yeah, it's sick. Okay, there's another pair of stickers somewhere. Where have I missed it? It's stickers 18 and 20. Oh, it's another layer on the torso. Oh, was I supposed to do them first? Well, do they literally have like layered stickers on this kit? Why wouldn't you just make it one sticker with multiple colors? I almost lost another sticker just now. Making insane world building accidentally. What? Oh, this is I'll know 0. It took me a sec. It's like, what is that? I really like the start of this show and the end of this show, but the in between was such a slog. I don't remember. Ruined abandoned village with a dungeon entrance that leads underground, a Zelda tower with a teleport, and a dragon nest right next to it. Sheesh. Okay, let me put back together that GN sword. Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised for the most part by this. Like, obviously, the biggest downside by far is the stickers, but that's just the SD way things. The next biggest thing is the hollows in the back of the legs. Everywhere else, the hollows aren't too bad. It's like the back of the hands is a bit. But how often are you looking at the back of the hands? Yeah, I reckon, like, especially if you put in a little bit of effort to, like, paint some of the things that are meant to be stickers, this could look really nice, like what it looks like on the manual. But it's definitely not bad, even with the stickers, and I'm missing those grey ones on the crotch. I think the red sticker on the crotch is the worst one for me. But other than that, it's a cutie. Oh yeah, there's plenty, like, I know plenty of people who have their go-to paint fodder kits. Um, like beer guys, Haros, like the 144th no grades, like the no grades of the the RX and the two Zaku's. Like the one you got, Alexi. I know people will buy those just to practice painting on. Oh my goodness, get out of here. Well, on that lovely note, with the this bot getting banned, I'm gonna start looking for someone to raid. It would kind of help if I had Twitch open to do that, eh? Yeah, I'm happy to have met up with you too. I'm sure like there's plenty of stories and stuff of like us going around together that I didn't mention today that'll come up in future streams. Um, but yeah, it was definitely an all around good time. Okay, who is on? Let's check out. Uh, I'm not seeing anyone doing Gunpla. I can try. Ooh, someone building a perfect grade. Let's get them. Okay. Uh, oh wow, that was well timed. I think my phone that I'm using as a camera just died. Um, wait. Oops, that's not who I want to raid. All right, thank you guys for coming along, and I will see you all soon. Hopefully, I'm planning to be streaming a lot more. All right, make sure to show lots of love to Mr. Loki, who are raiding. They're building a perfect grade Gundam Mark II.